Behavioral Insights Applying Neuroscience for Positive Classroom Support, facilitated by Dr. Timothy Gadson. Welcome. Today, we are diving into an exciting exploration of neuroscience-based approaches and how they can revolutionize our approach to student behavior. As educators and school leaders, we must equip ourselves with tools that blend seamlessly into our daily routines and significantly enhance the learning atmosphere. Throughout this session, we'll uncover practical strategies that promise to transform classroom interactions, making them more supportive and effective. By the end of our journey together, you'll have a deeper understanding of student behaviors and the tools to respond to them more effectively. So let's get started and delve deep into the science that will help us connect with and educate our students in a more meaningful way. In this portion of our session, we will explore the fascinating world of neuroscience to uncover how it underpins student behavior and influences our classroom management techniques. First, let's explore the intricate wiring and chemistry of the brain. Understanding this can explain why students sometimes respond suddenly or seemingly impulsively, especially under stress. We'll also examine how various brain regions contribute to emotional responses and behavior. This insight is crucial as it helps us to see the direct link between neurological activity and how students feel and act in the classroom. Additionally, we'll explore neurotransmitters, those powerful chemicals that play a key role in regulating mood and behavior. By grasping these concepts, we can better appreciate why certain behaviors occur and how we might effectively respond. With this knowledge, we're not just reacting to behaviors, but proactively creating strategies that address their root causes. This approach allows us to tailor our behavior management techniques to be more precise and supportive, ultimately fostering a classroom environment that is not only understanding, but also responsive to the needs of all students. Let's remember these insights as we continue to develop strategies that manage and genuinely support our students' educational journeys. Let's take a closer look at how our brain's structure influences our behavior, particularly under stress. The brain is a complex network where billions of neurons communicate through neural pathways. These pathways are crucial as they influence our thoughts, emotions, and the behaviors that emerge from them. Key players in this process are neurotransmitters, such as dopamine and serotonin, which significantly regulate our mood and how we respond to different stimuli. Now consider what happens in stressful situations. The brain's amygdala activates what we commonly refer to as a fight, flight, or freeze response. This primal reaction can lead to the unexpected or impulsive behaviors we sometimes see in our students. Additionally, stress impacts the body's release of cortisol, a hormone that, when elevated, can disrupt a student's ability to think clearly and regulate their emotions. So, why is this important to us as educators? Understanding these neurological foundations, we can better appreciate why certain behaviors occur, especially under stress. This knowledge empowers us to develop strategies that not only allow us to react, but be supportive as we react, helping students manage their responses more effectively. We aim to create a learning environment where students feel understood and supported, capable of managing stress and channeling their responses constructively. Let's shift to the human brain and discover how its various parts contribute to behavior and mood regulation. Understanding this can drastically enhance our approaches to supporting students in the classroom. First, consider the prefrontal cortex, the brain's executive. It's responsible for decision making, problem solving, and moderating social behavior. This area helps students weigh options, make informed choices, and interact appropriately with peers. Next, the amygdala, often the center of our emotional universe, processes basic emotions like fear and pleasure. It plays a pivotal role in how students react to situations, whether they feel safe or threatened. Then, the hippocampus is crucial for forming new memories and linking them to emotions. This connection is key to understanding why certain learning experiences can be particularly resonate or triggering for students. Now, let's talk about neurotransmitters, the brain's chemical messengers. Dopamine, the feel good neurotransmitter, is central to our pleasure and reward systems. It influences how students perceive rewards and motivation. Serotonin regulates mood, happiness, and anxiety, providing a balance that affects students' well being. And norepinephrine, associated with alertness and the stress response, helps prepare the brain to react to stressful situations. By understanding these brain functions and neurotransmitters, we can better support our students. We can help them manage their emotional and behavioral responses more effectively, guiding them through challenges and towards successful learning experiences. So, as we move forward, let's consider how this knowledge can inform our strategies to create a nurturing and responsive classroom environment. Neuroscience, when applied to education, can revolutionize our approach, especially in understanding and managing student behavior. Let's explore the practical ways this science can be integrated into our classrooms, offering tangible benefits to our teaching practices. We'll consider the importance of brain development and function. This understanding allows us to see beyond surface behaviors to the deeper neurobiological activities influencing our students' actions. For instance, recognizing how stress responses or neurotransmitter imbalances affect behavior can change how we respond to our students. We'll move beyond simply reacting to these behaviors. Our focus will shift to addressing the root causes. By understanding the underlying factors, such as emotional or cognitive imbalances, we can develop targeted strategies that make a difference. This might include incorporating mindfulness exercises that help students regulate their emotions, establishing structured routines that provide security, or promoting emotional literacy to enhance self awareness and empathy among students. The main point to remember here is both profound and simple. By incorporating neuroscience into our behavior management strategies, we are not just reacting to problems, we are preventing them. This proactive approach doesn't just address issues, it lays the groundwork for a more supportive and responsive learning environment. Our aim is to empower educators like you to not only comprehend the science behind the behaviors, but also to apply this knowledge to enhance your teaching and foster a nurturing atmosphere that supports all aspects of student development. So, how can we transform our behavior management strategies to be more supportive, effective, and nurturing? Let's look at some new approaches that move away from traditional punitive measures and toward methods that build a positive classroom environment. Consider shifting away from punitive responses. These often escalate situations rather than resolve them. Instead, adopting more understanding and supportive approaches can help address the root causes of behavior rather than just the symptoms. This shift improves individual student behavior and enhances the overall classroom atmosphere. Create a positive environment that actively fosters healthy relationships and supports student development. This includes setting clear expectations and consistent boundaries in a respectful and supportive, not fearful way. Proactive strategies are key to preventing issues before they arise. This involves understanding potential triggers in the classroom and implementing strategies like scheduled breaks, mindfulness exercises, and personalized support to help students manage their responses to these triggers. When conflicts do occur, restorative practices can be incredibly effective. These practices focus on understanding and resolving conflicts through open dialogue, prompting empathy, and repairing relationships rather than dispensing punitive measures. Finally, let's remember that collaboration is not just beneficial, it's crucial. Engage with students, parents, and colleagues to build a cohesive and supportive network. This collaborative approach ensures everyone is valued and part of a team invested in maintaining a positive and supportive learning environment. By embracing these transformative strategies, we're not just managing behavior, we're cultivating an environment where all students can thrive emotionally and academically. Let's commit to these changes and work together to create a classroom that reflects understanding, respect, and proactive support, knowing that we are making a significant difference in the lives of all of our students. At the core of effective education lie two crucial elements: the creation of a safe learning environment and the enhancement of our students' ability to learn and retain information. These pillars are not just theoretical concepts, but practical strategies that can transform your classroom. So, how do we go about creating a safe and nurturing classroom? It's not just about rules and discipline. It's about building a space where students feel secure, supported, and set up for success. Let's delve into the strategies that can help us achieve this. Additionally, fostering positive relationships is crucial. When students feel they can communicate openly with their teachers, the classroom transforms into a thriving community. Implementing brain breaks and movement activities also plays a vital role. These break up the monotony and help students regulate their focus and energies, keeping their minds sharp and engaged. Now, exploring how we can enhance learning and retention, let's explore multisensory approaches. By engaging different parts of the brain through sight, sound, and touch, we make learning a more dynamic and memorable experience. Storytelling is another powerful tool. By weaving lessons into stories and connecting them with emotions, we tap into the brain's natural ability to store narratives, thus enhancing memory and understanding. Lastly, encouraging reflection and metacognition is key. When students think about their thinking, they develop a deeper learning skill that becomes more proactive in their educational journey. This reflection helps them internalize and apply what they've learned more meaningfully. Together, these strategies foster a safe, welcoming, and incredibly conducive classroom environment for deep and lasting learning. Let's take these ideas forward and transform our classrooms into spaces where students feel supported and excited about learning. Let's focus our attention on a compelling case study from Innovations Elementary School in a low income neighborhood with a highly diverse student population. This school's transformative journey using neuroscience based behavioral strategies offers invaluable insights into practical applications that could be replicated in similar educational settings. Innovations Elementary School recognized the unique challenges faced by its students and turned to neuroscience to find solutions. Here's how they implemented the changes. Understanding the link between physical activity and brain function, the school introduced regular brain breaks. These short, structured activities refresh students' minds and bodies, helping to enhance their cognitive functions and readiness to learn. The school implemented a system rewarding positive behavior to shift away from punitive approaches and toward encouragement. This system reinforced good behavior and promoted a positive school culture where students felt valued and motivated. Daily mindfulness practices taught students to better manage their emotions and reactions. These exercises, ranging from deep breathing to guided imagery, fostered a classroom environment of calm and focus, which is essential for effective learning. Through the implementation of these targeted strategies, innovations witnessed a profound transformation. Students became more engaged, disruptive behaviors significantly decreased, and most importantly, the school atmosphere evolved into a more supportive and productive environment, fostering student well being. This case study not only underscores the power of neuroscience in understanding and shaping student behavior, but also stands as a testament to the potential of tailored interventions. It demonstrates how these interventions, when implemented with dedication and precision, can create substantial positive changes in educational settings, empowering educators and administrators to take this knowledge and transform students' capabilities. Now, let's focus a little bit on the outcomes observed at Innovations Elementary School following the adoption of neuroscience based behavioral strategies. These changes have been profound and encouraging, highlighting the significant potential of such approaches in educational settings. The introduction of structured brain breaks and positive reinforcement techniques significantly boosted student cooperation. This led to a more harmonious classroom environment where effective communication thrived. Students' overall behavior improved noticeably, fostering a more positive and conducive classroom atmosphere. By implementing engaging and supportive strategies, students demonstrated a remarkable increase in their interest and participation in classroom activities. This change directly resulted from creating a dynamic and supportive educational environment. Now, as we look at the results of the implementation, the school experienced a marked reduction in classroom disruption and disciplinary actions. Students became more engaged and less likely to exhibit negative behaviors. The enhanced focus and better academic performance were clear indicators of improved cognitive functioning and retention among students. Furthermore, students displayed higher levels of self motivation and improved their ability to self regulate. This growth in personal management skills is crucial for their long term academic and personal success. These outcomes reflect the efficacy of applying neuroscience informed practices and underscore the importance of understanding and addressing the underlying factors influencing student behavior. As we continue to explore and implement these strategies, we contribute to building a more supportive and engaging environment for all students. As we begin to wrap up our session on incorporating neuroscience based strategies like brain breaks, positive reinforcement, and mindfulness into our teaching practices, let's take this opportunity to apply what we've learned directly to your classroom settings. Here's what I'd like for you to do: reflect on today's strategies and consider how each could benefit your teaching environment. Choose and plan your strategy by identifying one strategy you feel will be best to meet your students' needs. Clearly define how you will introduce this strategy into your classroom. What steps will you take? What resources might you need? Envision the positive changes you anticipate from implementing this strategy. How will it improve your students' behavior and engagement? Plan when you will begin this strategy and set specific checkpoints to evaluate its progress and effectiveness. For example, if you implement daily 5-minute mindfulness exercises, you might start with simple breathing techniques and gradually introduce more structured mindfulness sessions. You would expect this to lead to fewer disruptions and better focus among your students. You might decide to start next Monday and check in at the end of each week to assess engagement and adjust as necessary. Now, please pause the video and take some time to reflect on these points. Jot down the strategy you plan to implement, the steps you'll take, the impacts you expect to see, and your timeline for this change. When you're ready, restart the video and we'll continue our journey toward enhancing our teaching strategies and better supporting our students through neuroscience informed practices. As we conclude today's exploration of neuroscience in education, let's reflect on how these insights can fundamentally transform our classrooms. We've delved into the neuroscience behind student behaviors and seen how this knowledge can deepen our empathy, Understanding the brain's workings helps us foster patience and empathy, enabling us to respond to students with immediate reactions and thoughtful consideration of their emotional and cognitive needs. We've also discussed the importance of tailoring our support to meet each student's unique needs. Every classroom is a diverse landscape, and neuroscience enables us to adapt our teaching methods and interventions more effectively, ensuring no student is left behind. Moreover, promoting inclusivity has been a key theme. By applying neuroscience-based practices, we create classrooms that not only accommodate, but actively celebrate diversity. These environments allow every student to thrive, fostering a sense of belonging and community. In our final thoughts, let's recommit to integrating these powerful neuroscience insights into our teaching. This commitment isn't just about enhancing academic outcomes, it's about nurturing a supportive, responsive, and compassionate educational environment for all of our students. As we move forward, I encourage you to keep these principles at the forefront of your teaching. Let's use the knowledge we've gained today to cultivate a learning community that is as inclusive as it is enlightening. Thank you for joining me today. If you found value in this presentation, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Stay updated with upcoming sessions on my channel, and let's enrich our journeys together. Please take some time to explore some of my blogs for additional resources and insights. The URLs are shown here.